Hello. Have you ever tried communicating with a toddler before? It's not always easy, and it's not always fun. There is plenty more you can do to make it easier on yourself and the toddler. Toddlers' language skills are not developed nearly enough to communicate their wants and their needs effectively, which makes it difficult to understand and meet those needs. There are many things we already do to help this line of communication. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about that and what else we can do to make it easier. One of the biggest things when it comes to communicating with toddlers is touch. Children need touch. A hug, a gentle shoulder squeeze, or a quick rub on their back is so comforting to toddlers. Touch helps them to feel loved and to feel wanted. If they don't receive this, they do not feel connected or close to you, and therefore will be extremely resistant to any type of communication you attempt. Another, tone of voice. Do you sound grumpy when you're talking to them? Do you sound angry or annoyed? Children can sense moods. They can sense vibes, which can ultimately make or break your attempt at communication with them. Toddlers need soft, yet firm, voice tones spoken to them to be most effective. Body language, something that many people tend to forget about when communicating with toddlers, is also very important. Where are you in relation to the toddler you're trying to communicate with? Are you across the room? Are you yelling at them from the kitchen while they're sitting in the living room? Eye contact is important too, and eye contact goes hand in hand with body language. Are you looking at your phone? Or are you flipping through your recipe book trying to decide on what to make for dinner while they're pulling on your shirt, needing you or wanting you? The best way to communicate with them is to be close to them. Kneel down to their level. Sit down on the couch with them. Sit down on the floor with them so you can focus and maintain eye contact at their eye level, not yours. Children need to know that you are focused on them and that they have your undivided attention. Toddlers don't have a lot of words. This is why they mostly communicate by crying, screaming, whining, as well as throwing temper tantrums. Toddlers also communicate with nonverbal cues, such as pointing their fingers, grabbing things, pushing things. They don't know how to understand or verbally communicate what they're feeling or what they want, so this is what they resort to. Being compassionate and empathetic towards these outbursts will have a positive, long-lasting effect throughout the toddler's entire life. Try to understand them by putting it into words for them. For example, if your toddler is crying because they dropped their sippy cup, it rolled under the couch and they can't reach it, get down on their level and say, "I see you're sad because you dropped your sippy cup. Here, let me help you get it." Validating their feelings is so important in shaping that line of communication for the future. Being an example for the toddler is also important. Toddlers don't have many words in their vocabulary yet, so teaching them those words also includes showing them. Examples are showing them how to brush their hair or their teeth while you're explaining it, or showing them how to clean up their toys on the floor instead of just telling them to clean their toys up. Toddlers' brains are so similar to a sponge. They absorb everything. They will learn best by patient, repetitive communication. Now that we've talked a little bit about communicating with toddlers, I hope you can better communicate with the toddlers in your life. Thank you for being here today.